All right, there's a chance right now. Look at them stats. Just yes. Yes. Very important. We needed that. We needed that. Let's get into the third game.
Oh, man. Anthony Davis. One of the most unique talents in the NBA. I see a lot of myself in him. I can't wait to face him and see if I can get the upper hand. I know I'm still a rookie.
All
It's
right.
the ultimate test to see where my game is at right now. And I live for these moments. So bring it on, Brow.
We're coming at you from beautiful New Orleans, Louisiana, as the Pelicans prepare to take the court.
Okay.
And the Grizzlies on a single-game road trip here before heading back home. Still trying to find that groove they had last year. They'd like to grab hold of some new momentum and get closer, Steve, to where they were a season ago.
And I think for Memphis, they haven't looked anything like the team we thought they'd be this year. Still such a long way to go. They could be in line for a long...
Eric Gordon, outside shooter, athleticism, playmaker, excels at knocking down a three, use the L2. Prone to bad passing turnovers, make your feet on defense, and be ready to capitalize on this make. Has difficulty playing through contact. Okay.
The Grizzlies trail by 6. Last season, Memphis fell late and would end up with the 5th seed in the NBA playoffs. Only one of 2 teams to make the playoffs each of the last 5 seasons, along with the San Antonio Spurs.
And they were a team that nobody wanted to play. Memphis drew Portland in that first round, and even though they were the 5th seed, they had home court advantage.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Pelicans.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also, how about how well they defended the rim? Not just blocking shots, but also altering them here in this first half.
Clock at 4. Here's Taylor, and he can't bank that one in.
You know, guys, Memphis walks through the first round against Portland. The second round, a lot tougher against Golden State. They went up 2-1 in that series.
Damn.
Couldn't hold on to that lead.
And guys, Memphis would lose 2 of their 3 games at home against Golden State. So things got tough with the Conley injury and missing Tony Allen as well. But they did put up a good fight, ultimately, though, falling in 6 games to the Warriors.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
2 shots. Man, okay, we're trying to get that Trying to get that B.
A free throw good from Eric Gordon.
And you know, guys,
Unrecognized
Eric Gordon was
command.
an unbelievable three-point shooter last season. 45% from behind the arc. The first time he's been over 40% in his career.
Perkins, he's checked in for Alexis Ajinça. And Gordon drops them both. You know, we were talking about Eric Gordon. He's always had great range, but not always the great shot selection.
You know, and that's a great point because, you know, we see now that he's starting to mature, starting to value every possession. And that's good news for the rest of that team.
Stokes the pass to Taylor. And stolen by Gordon. Down low, here's Davis. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Damn.
It's taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter offensively.
But no time to relax here. They've got to keep the pressure on with the defense, and I think they've got to try to put this one away early.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Taylor's shot.
Ooh.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
Here's Cole. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Utah Jazz. Screened by Perkins. Just 3 on the clock. No good on the layup.
Yes.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far.
Oh, shit.
Up 10. Stay with us as
We
we
in this hole?
bring you the second quarter right after this. And here's Freak on his experience as a one-and-done college player.
Doom, doom, doom.
It was definitely a hard decision. I had to sit down with my family and weigh the options and really take the time to figure out what's best for me. It was tough. I mean, I loved my team, my coaches, and just the whole college experience. You know?
Real life. When I was playing
On the
that
other
shit,
hand, there's
man, the
always a
team
risk of
sucks.
injury, you know? I just felt like I was ready to take my game to the next level, so why wait? And I think it turned out for the best. No regrets.
Well, with more and more freshmen, Clark, making the jump to the pros, we can expect to hear more stories like this, I'm sure.
Well, without question, Kevin, that's the case in the
Damn.
landscape that we find ourselves in. But, you know, there's something to be said for developing all 4 years in college when that's the best route for an individual player. Nowadays, I think, unfairly so, there's a ton of pressure on young guys sometimes to leave prematurely. We'll see if Freak's decision pays off for him long term.
Welcome back.
All right, we're back in here. Tyreke Evans, very good at finish plays with his feet set around the rim. He's great at slashing to the bucket for easy layups per circle to take the charge when you see him driving the paint. He's not known for stealing a hold. He's a poor inside scorer. If he gets to the paint, stay in front of him.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Last year, the Pelicans, Greg, pushed their way into the postseason. It was a neck-and-neck battle for that number 8 spot, as you recall, with the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And how about the excitement down the stretch? They were able to edge out the Thunder and Russell Westbrook on that just point binge down the stretch there. And what a final day that was. Over the Spurs, let them get into the postseason for the first time.
Matt Barnes.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
Evans kicks to Cole. Out left to the wing.
Got a steal and assist.
Here's the 3. And Wright pulls it down.
And as you said, I mean, New Orleans made the playoffs for the first time under the name Pelicans. Unfortunately for them, they ran into the Warriors in the first round and were promptly swept away.
That cuts the lead to 6.
Yes.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
And, you know, that's a really good sign. I mean, they stumbled out of the gate, but they're starting to look a little better now and regain.
Damn.
And thinking back to the Pelicans playoffs from last year.
Poindexter.
Lead slip away in that
Nice.
fourth quarter of Game 3, but they played better than a sweep and got valuable postseason experience for that young roster. Well, last season, Quincy Pondexter was moved to the Pelicans. He really took off after the trade and played some of his best basketball to date.
Pondexter last year was very valuable after the trade. Career highs, Clark, in points and minutes played for him and with the Pels.
Yeah, and you know, he showed he can really be a 3 and D guy. Shot over 40% from deep with the Pelicans and defended pretty much every position on the perimeter.
Oh my gosh, Davis.
The ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Right against Davis. Right dishes to Taylor. Just 5 on the clock. And so on the shot, a trip to the line.
Shit.
And with the way the Warriors went on a rampage last year, you knew that Alvin Gentry would be in demand. Was the architect behind the Warriors' offense.
Okay.
Is one of the best offensive minds in our league.
And with Gentry, his offensive prowess can't be understated, Greg. His peers joke and say he can draw up an open look for a corpse.
3 points.
Part, but we know he's talented. He's got a great offensive mind.
And you know that's right. And with this Pelicans team, he has plenty of firepower to work with, too.
Oh, he does. You're right. And Taylor drops them both. Well, this is really one of the nicer buildings in the NBA right downtown, Clark, this home of the Pelicans across from the Superdome.
Kevin, you're always worried about how close we are to Bourbon Street when we come here, man. But yeah, this was a fortress for the Pelicans last season as they won some big games here for sure.
We are doing it.
Big wins here for the Pelicans.
I don't like the
last year.
team named
Beat
Pelicans.
the Warriors late in the year, which was huge to get into the postseason, as well as the Spurs.
Okay, we got that
Final
B.
day to fight their way into that
We
eighth
still
spot.
getting our ass busted.
The first one falls.
And you
Knew I was getting
Pelicans
subbed out.
ended 28-13 here last season. A 6-win improvement for them from the season before. They can be a scary team when this place is jumping.
And Memphis making a change here. Conley's checked in.
That'd be the last time you see me play for the rest of the game.
The first half of play.
I got off.
Pelicans lead by 9. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
I got off. Brought to you by FanDuel.
Okay, guys, let's talk about that first half. We've given this crowd way too much to cheer about. The second half is going to be played on our terms. You got me? Firstly, our offensive output in the paint was really encouraging. But that being said, let's make sure we don't get too
Damn, look at that
one-dimensional in the
stats.
second half. I want us getting points from the inside and out. And I know we've got work to do, but let's not start pressing and trying to do too much. That'll only make things harder on us. And when we get the ball, we can look to start the break if it's there for us. But I don't want to push it just because we have some ground to make up. We're facing a team that does a lot of things well. No surprise they gave us problems in the first half. Now it's our turn to show them what we do well.
Ladies and gentlemen, now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. Anthony Davis really making a difference here.
Yeah, he's played just
Okay.
a smart game overall offensively, looking for and finding the gaps in the defense, and also terrific shot selection.
Greg, that's exactly what we're talking about when we talk about being efficient as an offensive player. Fully on display there with him.
She working it. All right. New quarter. Second half, we in this hoe.
And
I'm on the bench. Fuck.
Group substitution here for New Orleans. Alexis
Okay, we in this
is checked
bitch.
in for Usher. Perkins comes in for Davis. Gordon's checked in for Tyreek Evans. And Cole's subbed in for Drew Holiday. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Brandon Wright's checked in for Gasol. Jarnell Stokes comes in for Zach Randolph. Matt Barnes is checked in for Jeff Green. And Taylor subbed in for Mike Conley. Norris Cole is out.
Draw the foul.
Then it's Alexis Ajinça. Then there's Perkins.
Yeah.
And it's Anderson in at the small forward. That's the Pelicans 5.
I had to kept on wondering why they kept on saying this shit, that shit. I'm like, what the hell? No.
Quincy Pondexter, he's checked in for Gordon. And Memphis also making a switch. Beno Udrich, he's checked in for Tony Allen.
That was depressing.
And he sinks the second. Memphis known for how tough they are at home, but they were equally tough, Clark, on the road last season.
Yeah, grit and grind travels well, Kevin. I mean, even on the road, they were able to force teams to play at their pace.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. There's a screen. Anderson right side. Lock at 6. Pondexter kicks to Ajinça. On the money from 12 feet away. And
Damn, that's
Pelicans
game.
lead by 17.
And they're not finished just yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, not taking any chances, Greg. This is how you close a game out. Textbook.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball.
Scored 5
IQ. I
points.
agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending.
So we see New Orleans taking the W here. A confident win and one where they clearly showed.
He said ugly.
They certainly put on a good show here at home, and I think they felt they had the edge and that extra little bit of confidence.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Okay.
Tyreek, what was the focus on strategy for this team coming into tonight's game?
Just playing hard. We had a meeting today as a team, and we just wanted to come in here and play hard with energy. That's where it starts from. And we did a great job that tonight.
Tyreek, thank you. Kevin, amazing what can happen when you play hard.
All right, Doris, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And Ernie Johnson is still in the building, folks, for the postgame show. Coming up next,
the 2K Sports postgame show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, Anthony Davis. What you like about his performance, Shaq?
The one thing you know about Davis is that he's always going to play with an insane amount of energy. It's always full speed ahead with him, and we saw that tonight. Offensively, he plays as well as anyone.
Tonight, his contribution on the boards was huge, and that's just what he does. He gets rebounds because he's a rebounding machine. He spoiled me, kind of, because every time a shot is missed, I think he's going to get it.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.
Yeah. 5 points, 2 assists, 1 steal, 5 minutes, no turnover. Might be a chance. Do I want to leave Memphis? Hell no. They ever offered me the contract, I am staying.
The only color I care about is green. Money. Now, you've certainly made some money so far, Freak, but it's time we make more money. I'm talking movies, TVs, endorsements, even your own brand Jordan sneakers.
I care about the game first, Dom. All that sounds great, but don't you think it's a little too early to be talking about all that?
Too early? LeBron was 12 years old in 6th grade when he was thinking Space Jam.
Space Jam.
Take and make leaps.
I guess.
You guess. This isn't high school. This isn't college. This is the real world. And the real world is fueled by one thing.
Oh, money.
That's right. Money. Dollar bills, y'all. Why do you think they put presidents on them? Because that's what presides over us.
Not all presidents is on their dumb ass.
No, Dom, but you're about to.
Yo, check this out. CC, this is a great story, right? So I'm 7 years old. Queens,
Okay.
New York, 1973. My older brother Lonzo, he's got a lemonade stand. So that summer, I'm like, Lonzo, you know, let me help out. Let me make a couple of bucks with you. He's like, all right, Dom, come on. I'll teach you the business. So I'm pouring tons of sugar. I'm squeezing the lemons. I got the lemonade stand all set up. I'm like, yo, I got this, right? So I'm watching during the course of the day. I'm noticing something Lonzo's doing. He's not charging for refills. That summer, I convinced Lonzo no more free refills, and we make $2,000 plus tips. Today, Lonzo's Lemonade is a national brand and publicly traded.
Oh, wow, that's dope.
I'm not here to impress. I'm here to improve and to assist. I'm like the Italian-American Magic Johnson, running point.
Oh, shit.
No.
The only person running point around here will be me.
CC, look at my watch. What do you see?
Not this again. I've seen the movie.
This is diamonds and platinum. Gold, forget about it. Silver, forget about it. This is diamonds and platinum. It's power and speed. Freak, this is what you have. You are on your way to being the biggest thing in the NBA. I'm proposing now that we dominate off the court as well as on.
I can't believe I'm saying this, Freak, but Dom has a point. You've been establishing yourself on the court, and now it's time to take it off the court. Brand Jordan sneakers, I mean, the possibilities are endless.
Listen, Freak, you're gonna have to decide the legacy you want to leave. But I'm not some agent from the Yellow Pages. I'm Dom Pagnotti. I'm the man, the myth, the legend, the king, #1. I'm the best. And I'm a shark. And the Pagnotti shark is working for you. And we gotta set new goals and bigger goals, okay? I'm talking all-star game. I'm talking dunk contest. When was the last time you saw an NBA great in a dunk contest, huh? I'm talking first team All-NBA, first team All-Defensive team.
Well, what about social media?
That great idea. Social media. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Let's kick it up a notch. www.freakinandvibing.com. That's right, your own website. I've already set it up for you, and it's running great.
Wait, hold up.
Listen, I'm in negotiations right now on a feature that will allow viewers to watch Freak and only him and his plays during the game.
Yeah, but you set up a website without consulting me?
Yeah.
When did this happen?
Last week.
Uh-oh. Oh, this is gonna be epic.
CC, I love you, but I got no time to waste, and you're out there busy doing whatever it is you're doing.
Whatever I'm doing, you know what? I'm really sick and tired of the disrespect. This is Team FREQ, not the Dom Pagnotti Italian-American opera.
Cece, calm down, all right? Dom here, he's just trying to take us to the next level.
Look, Ming Ching, I don't even know why you're here when your job is to look good and shut up.
Cece, chill.
No, I'm done chilling. Between your clown agent and your gold-digging girlfriend, I've had enough.
Gold digger. You're the winner of the Lucky Sperm contest, and I'll have you know I am currently starting my own fashion line. I've already got model contracts from Beijing to Milan. Not to mention I graduated top of my class. Summa cum laude.
You mean thank you, Laudy?
I don't need a man to
Oh, shit.
provide for me, okay? I got my own. Boo.
Okay, well, if that's the case, then why has all your success and fame coincided with your relationship with my brother? I mean, if you're really on top of your game, wouldn't that have happened before y'all even met?
Right? You know what, Cece? You're just jealous. It's okay, though. Why don't you just play the background, yeah? Enjoy the ride.
Damn.
Done yet?
May I continue? Now listen, as far as movie properties go, I've already got a script based upon a story of your life, Freak, okay? So guys, check out these possible titles. Freaking and Vibing, Life and Times, Volume 1. The Freak Chronicle, Freak the Fast and Furious, Part 1 does it, and this one's my favorite, Freak, you're gonna love this. He got Pagnotti.
Oh,
You
okay.
love it,
All
right?
Dom. Yeah, but look, you're the man, but you're not the man. Okay, you work for me. You have to follow my lead. I'm all for your ideas, but in due time. As for now, I want to focus on the court, and we'll discuss some of your ideas at a later date. Understood?
Yo, we're cool in the gang, bro. That's all you gotta say.
All right, good. Thank you. Vet, chill. You cannot let Cece get underneath your skin. But on the same token, you cannot go out of your way to piss her off. I don't have time to be playing peacekeeper between you two.
You know what? We need to talk about this afterwards alone.
Fine. Cece, you need to hold this together. You and I both agree long ago that Dom was the best agent for me. He has delivered. Are his methods questionable? Is he a shark? Yes and yes. But he is our shark. He's what's best for me. Which
Oh,
means he's
the
what's
shark.
best for all of us. Your job is to bring us balance. Manage the team, sis. We all need to be on the same page.
You're right. But blood is thicker than water.
You know, I ain't trying to hear all that. I'm not here to hold hands. I'm here to win games and achieve greatness on and off the court. But in order for that to happen, I need everybody to be on point. Essentially, get right or get gone. Yeah, I don't have time to be teaching you guys how to work together. It either starts now or I find it elsewhere. Squashed?
Squashed.
Zucchini.
He want to be funny. Zucchini. Damn.
Mr. Dom Pagnotti. It's the diamond and platinum himself. It's a love-hate relationship.
What do you think about people who see your brother as just a meal ticket?
Well, that's why I'm there. I'm the gatekeeper. Yep. I can smell it from a mile away.
When you take time out for your own personal life, do you have a personal life?
I do.
Where at? I think Freak is your personal life.
Damn.
You can think whatever you want, Mr.
Spike Lee ain't no.
I have a personal life. Thanks.
Yeah?
Yeah. I think that should end the interview right now. Yeah? It's great meeting you.
Spike Lee ain't no hoe.